So that's big, man.
Yep. All right, let's bring in
There he is.
Bobby.
What up, Bobby?
We just heard Jayson Tatum tell us that he loved us for the first time ever.
Bobby, were you in there for that? Did you start giggling like joyfully?
No, I didn't get Tatum, but I'm sure you had a lot of good stuff to say.
You have no idea.
Yeah. Want to run it again?
You weren't in there?
Want to run again? I haven't heard it, no.
He got down on a knee.
One more time. He got down on a knee and proposed. First time. Here you go.
You seem to respond more so than ever with this crowd and really fed off of them tonight. Did you?
Yeah. And, I can't, express it enough. The genuine love that, I kind of feel from the crowd, whether it's pregame, during the game, at the free throw line. I've been here my whole career, right? I feel, feel that they embrace me, almost as one of their own. And, that means a lot. And, I love being here. I love getting to put on this uniform. I love getting to play big games, put on big performances in front of them. And they feed off, emotion and energy, right? And it's reciprocated. And can't express enough that, I just love being here and love playing in front of this crowd.
Yeah.
Look at that.
CLNS Media's Celtics coverage is brought to you by FanDuel. New customers get a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. That's bonus bets back if your first bet doesn't win.
This is great. Yeah. What a contrast to after Game 5, where he's like, "Yeah, we've been booed before." This is a super impressive turnaround in this series for these guys, and Tatum in particular. I don't know, and it's always tough to compare to something in the moment, but I can't think of a player who was so lost and out of a series quite like this, turning it around to play at the best we've ever seen him between the end of – and you tweeted something to this effect, John. The end of Game 6, the fourth quarter, and these 4 quarters here, perfect basketball from him. And even, it was the very end of that fourth quarter where he hits the 4 threes.
It was late. Yeah, he's deep into that fourth, and he still hadn't
4 minutes to go. Yeah.
But this, to me, tonight was his best game ever. Working the mid-range early, doing those 2 passes through the post to get other guys' threes was an effective counter to the double team, and I think kept Philly away from overusing it. And then the finish, all those step backs, that's him at his most unstoppable. And I talked to Tyrese Maxey and Embiid and some of those guys on that side, and they're just like, there's nothing he can do when he's doing that. And that's unstoppable stuff. And this is the guy we saw early in the year who was in that MVP conversation. That guy hasn't appeared probably since mid-season. He slipped so much through the end of the year and then into that first and second round. He just wasn't playing good enough. And this is finally Tatum at his potential. And I think Tatum at the best we've ever seen him here tonight.
It was not good enough. It's a good point, Bobby.
Every start was a letdown.
It was fine, but it wasn't good enough considering you need your stars to win you 1 or 2 games a series. That's just how it goes. You need it. You can't have good enough and okay, because that puts a lot of heat on other people who are not the stars to have big moments. You have Marcus Smart saving his ass for most of Game 6. Rob Williams in the defense. Jaylen Brown being the guy while he wasn't the guy early. The Celtics are lucky they have that luxury. Yeah. They're lucky they have that luxury. But what this means on a larger scale for me, think about how the fate of Celtics Nation changed from midweek or early in the week, Tuesday, when Jaylen Brown makes All-NBA, to now when Jayson Tatum finally tells us that he loves us. Think about how different you feel about the Celtics not going out like total chumps in 6 games, because that could have changed the narrative. Like, whether you want to stay or not, I'm not sure if management could keep this bum ass core around because you just got ragdolled. And
That's
it didn't
where we-
happen. They completely they rewrote their entire future. It's a real sliding doors moment from that fourth quarter on to going forward, and who knows what, possibly ending in an NBA title. Completely rewritten scripts if Tatum doesn't knock down a couple of threes and shake off whatever the hell was going on in that game 6. The entire franchise could have been different. And it's amazing, where we are right at this moment, considering how low and how bad things were just a short while ago.
Yeah, they saved the core. There's no doubt about that. And
they saved so many things, and it's so crazy. You see coaches' jobs get saved. You see players remain. You see how it goes. It's a friggin' cold league. Monty Williams wins Coach of the Year twice, and he's the reason Phoenix is out, gone.
It's unfair to coaches.
Things go wrong.
Things are going to change in Philly now. Who knows if they're even in the picture next year.